Have you ever witnessed a downfall so dramatic it marks the end of a career? If not, then let's find out the disastrous performance that could spell the end of Daniel Ricciardo's Formula One journey in this video. From his struggles on the track to the looming threat of replacement, Ricciardo's story is one of triumphs overshadowed by setbacks. Once again, Daniel Ricciardo's position in F1 is in trouble. After a tough race in Australia, where he faced many challenges, it seems likely that his team might consider replacing him with another driver. Liam Lawson is often seen in the racing garage during race weekends, and there have been hints that the team has plans for him in 2025. Could this mean a driver change as soon as mid-2024? Maro's comments add to the speculation, especially since COD is currently the team's only point scorer, keeping them at P6 in the Constructors' Championship. One of the hottest topics in Formula One right now is what lies ahead for Daniel Ricciardo and other struggling drivers at Red Bull. Ricardo's recent performance in Australia was disappointing, as he was out-qualified by his teammate for the fourth time this season. Meanwhile, COD managed to get into Q3 for the third time in 4 races. Unfortunately, Ricardo's race ended early with a crash on the opening lap at Turn 2, trying to regain positions lost at the start. The uncertainty surrounding Ricardo's future raises questions about the stability of drivers within the Red Bull team. With performances like the one in Australia, Ricardo's position becomes more precarious. Liam Lawson's presence and the team's hints about plans for him further fuel the speculation. Coda had an impressive finish, securing P10 ahead of Lance Stroll and defending fiercely throughout the race. His strong performance earned him extra admiration from the home crowd. While we can't say for sure how Ricardo would have fared in Australia, looking at their history within the team, Coda would likely have come out on top. This has become somewhat of a pattern in Ricardo's recent F1 career. Qualifying pace and team dynamics. Tsunoda's qualifying pace has consistently outshined Ricardo's, with a similar deficit to what Ricardo faced before being let go. However, Ricardo's expertise and knowledge have contributed to the team in various ways beyond just on-track performance. Despite this, doubts about his performance on the track add to the uncertainty surrounding his future with the team. It's becoming increasingly noticeable that Ricardo is consistently being outperformed by his teammate, with the blame often attributed to the car's design. This raises questions about where his struggles will end. Despite this, Ricardo remains one of the most popular drivers on the grid, having won 9 races in his career, including the last victory for McLaren. However, Racing Balls, formerly known as the team, is now seeking a driver who can deliver more consistent performances to maintain their position in the Constructors' Championship. With Racing Balls aiming for consistency and competitiveness, the question arises, is Ricardo the right driver for the job? Liam Lawson's recent performances have shown promise, and Coda has also displayed resilience on the track. Considering the team's aspirations for a higher position in the championship, Ricardo's suitability as their driver comes under scrutiny. Ricardo's struggles and challenges. At one point in 2023, Lawson achieved the highest finishing position for Alpha T, securing P9 in Singapore. However, Ricardo later broke this record in Mexico. Despite this success, Ricardo faced a desperate start to the season, with challenges persisting. In Suzuka, his hopes for improvement were dashed when the team implemented a new chassis. CEO Peter Bayer expressed doubts about the impact of such changes on driver performance. Ricardo finds himself in a challenging position, insisting that the Suzuka GP was an isolated incident that won't affect his future with Racing Balls. However, this narrative fuels discussions about the potential of young drivers like Liam, contrasting with veterans like Ricardo, who may not offer the team the desired performance value. Ricardo's struggles highlight the dynamic between young talent and experienced veterans in Formula One. While Ricardo faces scrutiny for his recent performances, young drivers like Liam are eager to demonstrate their abilities. This raises questions about the balance between investing in the potential of emerging talent and relying on the experience of seasoned drivers. Racing Balls finds itself in a dilemma between nurturing young talent and retaining experienced drivers. While Ricardo's track record and popularity are undeniable, his recent performance challenges prompt the team to consider alternatives. The decision-making process involves weighing the potential of young drivers against the reliability and experience of seasoned veterans, highlighting the complexities of managing a Formula One team. Moreover, his significance extends beyond his performance on the track. His marketing value is immense for Racing Bulls. He played a pivotal role in securing the deal with the Visa Cash app, demonstrating his influence in attracting sponsors and investment to the team. Despite recent setbacks, Ricardo remains confident about his future in the sport. He downplays the significance of the Suzuka incident, emphasizing that such occurrences are part of racing. However, his marketing value cannot be overlooked. Sources close to Racing Bulls acknowledge Ricardo's instrumental role in attracting significant financial support for the team. His presence is seen as essential for effectively representing the team's brand and securing valuable partnerships. Balancing performance and marketing value. While Ricardo's recent performance challenges raise concerns, his marketing value poses a dilemma for Racing Bulls. On one hand, his track record and popularity contribute significantly to the team's financial stability and brand image. On the other hand, his on-track performance struggles prompt questions about his future role within the team. Racing Bulls must navigate this delicate balance between performance expectations and the financial benefits derived from Ricardo's marketing influence. In the competitive world of Formula One, securing sponsorship and financial backing is crucial for team success. Ricardo's ability to attract sponsors and secure lucrative deals enhances Racing Bulls' competitiveness and financial viability. The team's close relationship with Ricardo is seen as instrumental in attracting major sponsors, such as the Visa Cash app, who view Ricardo as a valuable asset for promoting their brand within the sport. While Ricardo's marketing value is undeniable, it alone may not be sufficient to secure his position within Racing Bulls if his on-track performance continues to lag. The team's competitiveness relies on consistent performance, and prolonged underperformance could prompt Racing Bulls to seek a replacement driver. Moreover, the team environment at Racing Bulls is known for its high expectations and quick decisions regarding driver changes. Past instances, such as the swift replacement of drivers like Nick Dev and the promotion of Pierre Gasly in 2019, illustrate the team's willingness to take decisive action when necessary. Racing Bulls' environment can be described as competitive and unforgiving. Drivers are under constant pressure to deliver results, with the team quick to make changes if performance falls short of expectations. While some drivers, like Alex Albon, thrived in a more relaxed environment after leaving Racing Bulls, Ricardo faces the challenge of meeting the team's demanding standards. His goal of joining Red Bull and retiring alongside Max Verstappen may be in jeopardy, particularly after Christian Horner's recent statement regarding potential driver replacements. Implications of team statements. Horner's statement regarding potential replacements for Ricardo delivers two pieces of concerning news for the Australian driver. Firstly, there is currently no compelling reason for Racing Bulls to consider replacing the Mexican driver, suggesting that Ricardo's performance may not meet the team's expectations. Secondly, even if Racing Bulls were to entertain the idea of replacing Ricardo, it indicates a lack of urgency or motive to do so, leaving Ricardo's future with the team uncertain. The outlook for Daniel Ricciardo's future in Formula One appears uncertain, with indications suggesting that Racing Bulls may consider an outside hire to replace him. This potential move reflects the team's dissatisfaction regarding its current pool of drivers, presenting a significant challenge for Ricardo. Transitioning from a Red Bull prospect to fighting for his seat alongside Yuki Koda marks a notable decline in Ricardo's career trajectory, reminiscent of his challenging stint with McLaren. Overcoming these struggles and regaining momentum will undoubtedly be a formidable task for Ricardo. Maro, Racing Bulls' team principal, has openly acknowledged recurring issues with Ricardo's performance, particularly his inability to adapt to the car. The team's decision to change Ricardo's chassis in Japan and provide further upgrades in China underscores their commitment to his improvement. However, if Ricardo fails to deliver the desired results, Racing Bulls may be compelled to part ways with one of the grid's most charismatic personalities. Adding to the pressure, Lawson's assertions about his potential to outperform Ricardo only intensify the competition within the team. Lawson's emergence as a competitive force presents a compelling scenario for the Racing Bulls. While Coda has demonstrated consistency in recent years, Lawson's assertiveness and competitive spirit could challenge his older teammate and elevate Racing Bull's midfield performance. His readiness to seek opportunities elsewhere, if not given a seat at Racing Bulls, underscores the urgency for the team to make strategic decisions regarding its driver lineup. Losing promising talent like Lawson would be a setback for Racing Bulls, akin to Alpine's experience with Oscar Piastri. Considering these factors, questions arise regarding Ricardo's future in Formula One. Identifying the ideal candidate becomes crucial if Racing Bulls opt for a replacement. The team's aspirations to compete in the midfield and potentially vie for higher positions in the Constructors' Championship hinge on selecting a driver who can deliver consistent performances and contribute to the team's success. Amidst this uncertainty, the prospect of Ricardo's departure raises speculation about the best-suited replacement for his seat at Racing Bulls. So, what do you think of the disaster performance by Ricciardo? Is this the end of his career? Comment below and subscribe for more.